I'd be curious because you went through a path of corporate first. Do you find that that's something that helps you shape and prepare you for the entrepreneurial journey, or do you wish you would have went straight to entrepreneurship?
Okay, my point of view, being an entrepreneur requires a different type of caliber, or you have some attributes to be a successful entrepreneur. Number one, a lot of people decides to be an entrepreneur out of motivation, and motivation doesn't make you successful. Okay, like you understand, like you don't need to jump like Tarazan and you'll be successful because you chanted a couple of affirmations. So to be an entrepreneur requires a little bit of attributes, which we'll talk about them. But from my point of view, if anybody come and tell me, Saif, what's your opinion? I would say like go to corporate for a couple of years. First of all, go to a corporate where you see yourself, you want to be entrepreneur, you want to be a real estate broker, work in a real estate broker agency. Understand the system, understand the business model, get the network, get the connections, model what they're doing. Couple of years, then start on your own afterwards. That's my, I would say, recipe. Or if you want to start on your own right away, find a good mentor, model their success. You don't need to do everything on your own from the beginning. It's good to rely on yourself, but like whoever tells you I'm a self-made millionaire is bull. You need mentors, you need advisors, you need somebody to show you a plan. Tony Robbins tell you model success, and it's true. Model success. What the people are doing to become the best real estate agency in the city. That's my apps. So if you tell me that corporate life helped you, absolutely. But is it a receipt or a recipe for success? Absolutely not, because my transition was disaster.
Tell
Absolutely.
us more.
It's a different ball game. It's an absolute different ball game. Absolute different skill sets. Like I left corporate when I was a CMO, which means I thought myself that whatever I put my hand on will turn gold. Real life, absolutely not. Like the first 6 to 12 months was hell because what I thought applicable to be an entrepreneur is not the same as in corporate. In corporate, you deal with corporate politics, you manage team of high caliber people, which is absolutely different than being an entrepreneur. In corporate, when I want to review a legal contract, it's like this. I want to make a website, it's like this. If I, whatever it is. Being an entrepreneur, no, 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 no. If you want to do something, do it yourself first. So it took me 6 to 12 months. Jason was hell. And the self-doubt, like I really had this thing, which is actually in my book as well. I woke up one night and I was absolutely fed up. I don't know why I can't succeed. Like it's finished. Like everything is completely destroyed. And I woke up in the middle of the night. I went to the bathroom. I look in the mirror. I see a person who's I don't know who's that person in the mirror. A person who's absolutely not confident. My confidence was to the roof. The person absolutely unconfident, self-doubt, don't know what is going on. And this whisper that comes to your ears that tells you, like, safe, go back to corporate. Go back to corporate. That's where you understand, that's your strength. And at that moment, I remembered my mother. I remembered the people that rely on me. And I hold the vase, I broke the mirror, and I said, I don't want to see this shit anymore. Took my personal development to an absolute different level. I really got the mentors, the coaches. I did things with my hands. Fail, stand up back, try again, try again, try again, pivot, try again. Until I made it happen. One of the main things to be an entrepreneur is when you wake up in the morning and you don't know what the hell will work or not. You understand? Like I'm running a project. I don't know when all this effort, money, resources will turn. You're working with an absolute uncertainty. And when everybody tells you, no, 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 you have to be certain. In entrepreneurship, you can't be certain. There are people are able to live with this thing. Now I thrive on uncertainty. I thrive. I love it. But at that time, oh shit. I thought when I do a product, it will sell. Oh my God. Oh shit. Product is something, selling it is something else. So like people like who don't have thick skin or are ready to persist and never give up, yes, they can be an entrepreneur. A person who wants a soft cushion, wants the salary that comes in every month, can be insecure, can be an entrepreneur. It will destroy him or her 100%.
First off, I just want to acknowledge, thank you for sharing that part, because that's the part of the journey most people don't necessarily put their lens on. But it's so critical because people listening here thinking, wow, you've probably just, nailed it right from the transition. You're the type of guy that bulls those through. And of course you have that, but there were moments, there were those doubts, there was those failures. And I think what you're speaking about, that dealing with the uncertainty, God damn, like you, you really, and one thing, because I've had that happen, like it was just last year, I remember things weren't selling. I have expenses. The cash flow is not coming in. I have payroll coming up, and like, oh my God. But I've had that happen to me in the past, and I gave up, and I went into corporate, and that's when I ended up joining Mindvalley, and it was a blessing. Joining Mindvalley was my journey to toughen my skin, learn the business, learn the contacts. And then I remember last year I had a moment where I felt I was tempted again by fate. And I went through the dirt and kind of held on until suddenly there was like a flood of opportunities, connections. And it's almost like there was a rite of passage that was laid to me by the divine. And I know this sounds
100%.
a little more woo-woo. It sounds like that happens a lot.
But Jason, I love that what you said now, because if things didn't work with me, there are a lot of people out there that they tell you, I'm an entrepreneur, I will make things happen, okay? And I will keep good. But at the end of the day, you're a man or you're a woman, you have responsibilities. Let's put it in a plain, simple way. I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm doing my best to get my project up and running. But if, as you said, cash is running, I'm running out of cash, it's finished. You can't be super dumb. And a job opening happened. Like if it's safe, I'm saying I'm an entrepreneur and I love entrepreneurship, right? And I love uncertainty. But if a job opening opened, I will go back to corporate. Why? Because I have the responsibility. I have to put food on the table for my family. I have to cover this. And then when the right moment comes, I will jump back.
Thank you so much for listening to the Selling with Love podcast. We have some previous episodes you can tune into right here. And if you prefer the short form content where you get to the point in under 10 minutes, we do have a ton of clips from our best episodes that are being shared on this channel as well. So pick which one supports you the most. And of course, thank you for liking, subscribing, and of course, selling with love.